Good morning, cross stitch lovers. Video for you. I asked on Instagram. I showed you this disaster that I have in here, and I asked if you would like to have video of all my WIPs. I did before, maybe a year ago, maybe longer, but since then I have already lots of new starts and some progress on some of them I didn't even touch it, so I got such a good response. I literally can hear you screaming, yes, please do it. So we are going to do it, and just don't count because I'm scared. I'm not going to count, but that's lots in here. And I already prepped my dining table. That's where I'm going to record. I put my background. Actually, this big drop from DIY Digital Art, the bright color I'm just put down so we have a more neutral color. So I have some bins. I have some, remember the big bag that I reviewed? Lots of goodies up there inside, if you can pick a boo. And well, I guess let's start on it and see what we have. Let's start with this bag that was in my camper. I was camping and was stitching a little bit of this. So let's see what I have in here. First, I just yesterday come back from camping and brought this home because we empty our trailer. Oh, I already pulled out my designs from here. Hold on. It's just a whole bunch of stuff left that I have. Okay, no stitches in here. That's good, because I already pulled them out. And where are they? Where are they? Right in here. So here is what I have at my camper. I have two projects in here. So one of them was my sunflowers. The needle sticking in here. I can feel a sharp from here. This is my sunflower. This is my sunflower. Very pretty, that I want to create as a pillow. Threads in here, absolutely gorgeous. It is such a vibrant color. It's just like candy for your soul. Oh, so pretty. Love this canvas a lot. And it's 11 count Ada, 60 by 49 centimeters. And what I stitched so far, I don't think I did much this summer. I started to work kind of from the corner just to show you how they look like. It looks nice. So what I was stitching this part in here, this corner, and this is so far what I did. You can see colors looks very nice and vibrant. And then I started to do this from this corner, all this purple. So I have lots of purple here, or no? Oh, not much, because it's a black color, just few patches and a little bit on this side. So since I did this test, now I'm just going to do color by the color. I think I will start one after this black. I always like to finish black first for some reason, and then I will start next color, wherever it's go from here, and then finish a next color. So kind of I will go from this part. So that is my WIP that I love it. I love all my WIPs. It's just not all of them have too much love. Some of them got abandoned for a while. Alright, so that's a canvas number 1. Oh, I just said I'm not going to count. Okay. Next one that I was stitching a little bit, that's the project you did not see me working on, and that's another pillow of this. I have a few different ones. By the way, let me tell you, this one is from Biggest Craft. This one was from where? Did I have a original packaging? Can't remember now. Okay, so that's the gorgeous design we're supposed to have. And this pillow is like nice, already stitched. It's kind of difficult a little bit to stitch when you have a back end, so you have to be careful not to stitch fabric itself. And here's the colors for this. And I started a little bit. I started on this branch and I stitched here two. I stitched two colors so far, two greens, and then I started to stitch in here, and then I realized I did stitches in the wrong direction, so I have to tear some away and I stopped. So just I started from this color in here, and whatever thread left in my needle I just started like in here just to finish up my my thread to the 0. Okay, so that's the project that I have a little bit just started. The threads are so silky in here. It is such a pleasure to work. It's like a butter. You know, it's so good. I just not very comfortable to stitch with the back, and that's the only kind of downfall for that. Yeah, so I don't know what is my original package and where this one from came. You have to watch my maybe video unboxing if you want to find some. Lots of stores have them, I guess. Okay, we're going to put them in the back for now. Now my next design that I just recently showed you, that I found this design in my cross stitch saga, so now I'm going to work on it more often and do a little bit quicker progress. It is very beautiful, very colorful. Love the colors in here. Those pink and blues in here are so amazing, those blooming trees. So what I'm stitching right now, it's from this side, this rocks like on the bottom in here, and this is what I have so far stitched. Here is what I have so far. Stitches layer nice in here. Some threads, I think this dark green in 3 threads, because it's Riolis and they always have different kind of stitches. So I don't know if we see right now the light green in 2 threads and dark green in 3. So that's how designer design, and that's how I stitch. And we have this palettes of colors in here like that. Okay, so now I have this design in my cross stitch saga. By the way, let me get my iPad and I'm going to mute my phone because I'm sure it's gonna start buzzing. So in my cross stitch saga, if I go just a minute, 323. Okay, so I did just a minute. I want to make sure is it off now? Okay, I don't want to mess up. Okay, if we shrink this design so you can see all the pink, that's what I already stitched. And if we go into progress, it's at 3.23% that I already done. Next one, designed it. Next one, designed it. I absolutely love the design. It's like the picture itself. This Cougar, she's so beautiful, she or he. And you know, I told you about this, that unfortunately this art, this kind of design, I don't really like it. Some of them good, some of them not, but usually it's a very minimum colors. In here only 25 colors, and the size of a 187 by 187 square. Now what else I don't like in here, that threads doesn't have a DMC color. So if you try, I don't know, if you run out of some threads or something, how you gonna guess it? You have to have the book that to get colors properly. So I have to find the DMC code for each of them. Why? I will show you why. Threads is super nice, very soft. Also feels like a stitch, like very nice to stitch with them. And yes, the colors for my Cougar. What I stitched so far, if I can just show you like this through my packaging, that's maybe too much reflective light. Here is what I have, and what I did not like, it looks much darker than a picture. If we can see this pine here, it kind of look dark in here, but 25 colors, it's nearly not enough. So I think it's a little bit too dark, barely even see those pop there. So what I did on the internet, I did found in my saga, I found design from my saga. If I can open, I found this design. Oops. Okay, I did found this design, and if we look, hold on. If we look on this design that I found, calculator in here, and go into DMC codes, so this design here, 25 colors, this one and 37 colors. So definitely this design will look much better, and I will be restart this design. This canvas is nice because it's gridded, but it's not big enough for design from here. So I will check my other design of this kind of brand. If I can find a bigger canvas, I will restart Cougar, because I really love this cat, and I'm going to work on it. So for now, that's why I kind of stop. I need to find, because this design from Cross Stitch Saga is 300 by 300 square, and this one 187, so you can see how much bigger that will be, and it will look much better. So that is my dilemma for now, and I will be fixing that. Okay, next. Next, what we have in here is, let's see, I have this package like in here that I recently did some good progress on it, and that is my design of counted cross stitch. See, this video kind of nice because I can separate now. I will separate my counted cross stitch, kind of put them together a little bit, and all the printed will be together. I will separate that, some of them like more already finished to work on them more often, and the bigger one less done, kind of put them together as well. threads in here, not very long, but for this count that I'm stitching, it's what is this, Zweigert fabric, and this is, oh really, a train on the backyard decide to drive. Let me see, I can't remember what kind of fabric is here. Where is it? I know I saw, oh maybe it's in here. Linda 27 cross stitch. Yeah, 26 colors, fabric Linda K27, whatever that is, K, I don't know. So it's a Evenweave. Here is this beauty, gorgeous, from WIZARDI. I do have a discount code with WIZARDI for 20% off. It is affiliated link. If you order, I will receive some commission, so thank you for those who do. And that's how much I did so far. This big rows that I'm doing right now, I sat down in 2 evenings, I think, stitched a little bit. And before was this bud and 2 leaves that I have from last year. It was like 2% something. Now I have 21.7% from design. And if we open this design, you can see where is pink or purple, that's already done. Yeah, so I'm stitching here with cross stitch saga as well, and it's getting quick. With cross stitch saga it's so much quicker. So I was very happy that I found from that blue and pink, all this landscape. It was beautiful. Oh, hold on, let me put this in my organizer in here. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, just for now, I'm going to put somewhere in here. I'm showing you like in no particular, like whatever I pick. Well, let's pick some bins off the ground. What we have in here. I think I started on this one, if you remember, this bird in Ukrainian designs. And they're supposed to send me some other product. I picked some product and I never receive anymore, so I don't know what they changed. Here's the colors we have in here. And I think I started to test it out because this design is what? 11 count. 30 by 90 centimeters. Oh no, this is 14 count. This is 14 count because it marked, and just you can, I guess, order a 9, 11 and 14. And I did oh my goodness, it's so little that I can't even see. Oh, I just try, I guess, one color only. That's all I stitch. So you can't even see. I started from body bird, but definitely you can see. I just stitch like the couple of those blue stitches. That's it. That's all so far because I stitch only once in here. I have a magnet in here, but I have no needle. Okay, that's fine. So that is a count as a WIP, right? Even a stitch just a little bit. My next WIP that I kind of even forgot about it, but definitely would love to, I don't know where to put this iPad, would love to continue because I think that's the one of those, what is it, no brand, whatever that is. That's the design like this, and I write down DMC code into my palette, and I've taken it from here. So when I take a thread to stitch and the other like leftovers, I put on the opposite side. So I will finish this like thread of 6, right? Put first and then go pull out one more. So that's how many colors I already got involved in it. Very beautiful pink colors in here, some greens, and what I have, yeah, one of those, you know, good thing it's not accounted, so this like it's the very small print in here. So far what I stitch, here is the design. Here is the design, and I'm stitching on the bottom this rose. So what do you think? Does this rose look like very like a blend in? Need some, I don't know. That's all I stitch. You can see that I kind of was finishing my thread, stitching a little bit here, a little bit there, and the same thing here. When I finish green, that I kind of find a way where to park my thread next and stitch. And I started a little bit on this teacup. So that's the only stitches that I did on this corner, because I wanted to create, this was my test for you to do, because I wanted to see if this rose will look exactly like on a picture or not, which on a picture, of course, we have more dimensions in this rose, right? And in here, well, the print, of course, not going to be never the same, but I think it's just not enough colors in here, maybe. Which, how many colors we have in here? Lots of colors, actually. 43, I think. It's such a small print in here and almost like washed out. See that? Okay, so I would say if this would be like a with the back stitch would be probably better, but it's just going to be very soft canvas. So I did not bad progress in here, I would say, when I was stitching. So, and it was actually fun to stitch this one. I like to work on this canvas, so I definitely will continue. And yeah, I will continue because I like this design, but not much of this brand though. Okay, next one I have in this bin, one of my kind of favorite design that I was working a lot at some point, and then I stopped because I was working on some other design. And this is the Romantic Story Asian Vase, I think it's called. Pretty design, lots of different stitches in here. Also they have a gold threads in here. Yeah, look at this, all those pretty colors in here. I'm just roll them right now. I should braid it. I make in here parking. This is all my blends in here. If you can see, I already prepared some blends with different colors, some blends in here with the, you see the gold threads in them. So that's my parking in here a little bit for the blends. And yes, that's the gold thread that we have with it. Now let's see how much I stitch. How much I stitch in here. Hold on, let me just put some inside in here. This video will be super long. Prepare yourself. See, I stitch a lot in here, and I even did some back stitching in here. So I'm trying to do kind of, I'm trying to do to this line, this design in here, this like a brown panel, that's all half stitches, and I love the way it's look like. If I can show you those half stitches, kind of fun fun to do them. Then I did the vase, I did the back stitch also in here. There's some gold threads up there. I don't know if you can see them on camera or not. Gold threads in a yellow color, I think, and this dark brown color on the vase. Oh, dark brown has a gold thread, you can see that very well. And the sun, it's shining very good. What else in here? Yeah, yellow and dark brown has a gold thread blend. In here on the bottom is also half stitches in here, so design kind of like a roses patch. It's fun to do. And if I can turn on this side, that way you kind of see how much I stitch on this one. This is 11 count Ada, so it's easy to stitch, and I think I did a good progress in here. The size of this one would be for 11 count, it's 60 by 68 centimeters. Okay. If you have any questions, please comment and I will try to answer as much as possible. Okay, just in case you have some questions on certain designs. So yes, I will be definitely put them together kind of maybe like, you know, counted to counted, maybe a little bit separate, but some of them I have in a frame, so it can't really put on an organizer. So in here I have 3 cross stitch in this bin. The bins I think I purchased, you can buy them at Walmart. I think I purchased them at Costco. It's like 6 bins in one package, and I like the locks on them. All right, next one. What next one we should do? How about this? I have in here my horses that I pull out and I stitch already a little bit, and also many of you wanted me to stitch together, so I'm preparing. And while I was looking for this canvas, I decided, well, that's probably a good idea to go through my canvases again and see what I have. So design is gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think I ordered one more canvas of horses, but on the bottom in here, flowers. I also have this branch, but the flowers inside in here. So I think that would be like an alternative that I wanted to do video review comparison, because in here ridiculous amount of confetti. It's a horses running through the water. With the flowers maybe will be less confetti, and it's still, if you like to work on horses canvas, if you like horses. So I was thinking maybe it will be easier for you to do that way. So that's why I decided to order the other one. Not sure when it's gonna get it. I don't even know where I ordered from. So yeah, my organizer, same as I do on my European town. I cut my palettes in half and I just stick into this organizer. So if I have to, just flip my braids and, you know, pick the color that I need. That way I know my threads are safe and not going to be rubbed off anywhere else. So I'm keeping it in this school organizers. This one Catherine gave it to me. Some other ones I have from Ivan, from my son. So this is my organizer for my horses and canvas. Remember I showed you my unboxing video, this waterproof canvas saver, I would say. And this canvas, what is it? Let's see the size. Hold on, I have a pin in here, and and I have a ruler in here. See, that's roll, because before was on a frame and then I pull out from frame. So to keep this not too much squish, I'm just keeping a roll and kind of roll it to save it, and then I use the pin to kind of clip it. Yes, so the size, what's the size? What's the size? Fortune count. Okay, so in stitches, 450 by 210. Not sure the size in here. Okay, so there you can tell that I'm working on horses the most, that I finish. And maybe you don't see it, but there's a big patch in here that I did. In here, I would say in this part of the horse, just in this head, it's about close to 30 colors. Very, very confetti, but it looks good from far, right? You can even see his nostrils and eyes, kinda. Lots of confetti. If I can close in here, you can see how many colors. Sometimes I have like one stitch or one or two, and I have to keep tearing and tearing and tearing. So this is kind of how it looks like, all those colors on the back kind of over blend each other. So if I put for you, oh, and yeah, in here on the water, tons of confetti. You can see the confetti area. Ridiculous, right? This part that I kind of stitch already because it's a bigger patches. And if I can show you from this side, I'm working kind of on the horses, then I finish some threads somewhere else. Oh, that's a black color. I was finishing all black colors. So I'm done with the black color in here. And that's my stitching. Yeah, lots of stitches on this side. Kind of those very light colors. So that is my gorgeous horses. I still love. It's from FGNORMAL. So that's how I keep in it, just a roll. When I will stitch together with you, I will pick this color in here because it's lots of them. So maybe I don't even need a frame. I'm just going to hold in my hands like this and stitch on camera. We'll see. Or maybe I will put this piece in some kind of frame or a hoop. And that is my progress from my horsey. Okay, I can put in here lots of this long one because it's a, see, like lots of room in here. I like this folders. I like this folders. Okay, next one that we are going to see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me just get this. For those who follow me, every Wednesday we stitch this design. Is everybody every Wednesday. I think I missed a couple of Wednesdays. So once again, I have this in my folder like this. All my braids in here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is just the extras that doesn't fit on this palettes right now. And yes, of course, we are going to see, because some of you will see this design probably for the first time. Originally, I started to work on my first house on this greenery and this ground in here, and now I'm stitching this last house, like right in here, now it's 11 count Ada. 222 by 45 centimeters. Okay, did you hear me what I say? 222. It's over 2 meters long. Yes, ridiculously big, but so much satisfaction. We have stitching every Wednesday. So if you have this canvas, maybe you have this canvas not from Joy Sunday, maybe you have from original. Original would be the half stitches, some different stitches up there. On this canvas, if you have only full stitches. So that is what it looks like so far. I stitched a lot. I told you I will finish some of the colors in here, blue, which I was working, still a little bit left, which I will work on it. Also, I did something else in here, was stitching. Yeah, and I'm just, wherever I went to the end of the frame, you see I have, okay, here's those clips. That's how I keep it, roll it. So when I stitch in here, I literally just put this part on the top of my frame and then I'm stitching it. But this is roller, and I do, for big canvases, these clips are amazing. Usually you can buy them pack of 2, and I do have review on my channel. Basically every company who have a cross stitches have those clips. Some of them have like a 2 of the same color, some of them mixed colors, so I have a pink and gray in here. And of course we are going to open this canvas just to see the beauty of it. So when I get to my end of the frame, I don't cut my thread, I park, and when I move my frame further, I will finish these threads first. So right now I kinda, you see how I unroll my canvas a little bit, and then I put my threads flat so they're not in my way, and then I roll it so it's kind of like not keep coming out on my working space. So let's unroll it and see, because we are, okay, see how we're going, houses. Oh, remember I told you that second house will be much easier to do, because look, in here we have like so much confetti in here. If I can show you this part of the ground up there, lots of colors changing. Now the second house, look at that, all big patches, big strips of ground, because I think it's water in here, because it's a bridge in here. So this house will be much easier to stitch, and I will go through here much faster. So let's keep unrolling, unrolling. Okay, keep unrolling. See that? Okay, let me just fold this one so I can hold it. Okay, see, that's how much it's stitched already on this side. So we unroll. We're still going. Okay, let me fold that one more time. Okay, and we're still unrolling. It's over 2 meters long. So now you see that I have in here, okay, I had in here my shorter frame that's go just like this long. So that's what I was working on, this part, and I created this beautiful ground in here and these bushes. So if I can show you on this side, that's how much I stitch on this corner. And I think it looks really good in here, those bushes. Some flowers, not finished yet though, but now I have this canvas nibbled from both sides. Alright, so I'm going to roll this back. I need to put in here also the foam roller in here. I have lots of from diamond painting, so I will put in here, but it's actually keeping it good. So yeah, that's a ridiculously long, but not sure how long we're going to stitch. If you stitch and if you don't have too many projects, of course you will finish much faster. With me, by testing out many canvases as a reviewer, that's why I start so many. So this is my very popular cross stitch that we do every single week. All right, let's put this away. Now I can see that I need to recharge battery. I will be right back. Okay, let's continue. I will show you one that is kind of like a pain on my somewhere. It's finished, okay. I just need to finish back stitch in here, that's all. So that is holding me. There's just a no back stitch in here. It looks already fine, totally fine. Here's my 11 count, that's a 11 count Ada. It's already washed, and all I need to do is to get the back stitch in here. I think it's gorgeous, looks very nice, and all I need to do is just finish back stitch. And I have one more that I cannot find right now. It's a poppy flower. I think I put somewhere in my folder. Poppy flowers, they're also already completed, but I did not finish backstitch, so that's the only thing that is holding me right now. So I'm just keeping this rolled. I need to put roll each to this canvases that I have rolled like this. I need to put foam on the inside, and it will be done. So I still have my threads in here to finish my backstitching. So it's still kind of considered as a WIP. Now I have in here 2 more bins. Now what I say, I need to readjust the way I store, because in here it's a big box and I only have a one, says like a half empty, right? So I have only one canvas in here, which I definitely can put another canvas in here, maybe the spring, because it's from same, it's the same Riolis. So I think I will put my spring designed one, pink and blue, like I say that I show you on my iPad. So this is gorgeous design as well, very pretty, from Riolis. Very, very pretty, this design. It has a wooden panels like this, so you can hang. Yeah, I have all this in here. See all those pieces in here, those wooden pieces. Threads are just the soft threads. Very, very soft threads, very easy to break them. So with this kind of threads you have to stitch shorter thread better than longer, because it really rub it off very quick. So this is how much I stitched. That's the first time I was stitching on a black canvas, and there is different stitches up there and some different blends. You can see some blends. And what else in here? I can't remember if this is in some or half, 1 or 2 threads. I think it's all in 2 or 2 and 3. Can't remember now, but that's also part of the stitch. I did tutorial. This is the fashion line that I separate my because that time I didn't have like a white pen maybe to mark it up on a black canvas, so I did all that's how it looks like on the back with the fashion lines, because you can poke fashion line with the needle, it will go over. If this would be like with the threads, you can sometimes stitch the thread, so later it will be easy to pull this out. So now this design also I have, it did me like a very slow I was doing on it, but then I found this on the internet as well, and I already pre-mark. It's a 4.38% only done, just a 4. So if I open this, that's the only what I stitched so far. So this design is very, very, very long, but very, very pretty. So now I have this on my cross stitch saga. Definitely I can speed up and do a little bit more and faster, and then I can put in here one more canvas so it's not on my way. All right, so it will be less storage bins around. I have to put more stitches into it. Okay, my next one bin in here, and I have here my Christmas design. Let's put this way maybe. This is Christmas design. Oh, I have 2 kits in here, but one is on a frame. Okay, so this is the design that I'm stitching, and here is so far what I stitched. Okay, it's more visible will be to see for you from this side how much it's stitched. The sky and that tree a little bit, Okay, so I'm using this Anna hoop, and I just finished a few more in here because thread was left over. This is a 14 count Ada, 55 by 43 centimeters. So yes, winter's coming. I should start a little bit stitch again on this one, and that's my thread for them in here, and this from dollar store, this folders from dollar store. And I have in here one more design, my stocking. Okay, threads in here, and my stocking is on the frame, so I have to show you my frame that is on the table in here. It's all, this frame is kind of flimsy a little bit, you know. That's the frame. How can I show you? How can I show you? See, this kind of frame to stay on to these legs, and then I will try to show you. See, like this. In here you can put your magnet with the needles if you want, if you can. So, but like, it's everything kind of flimsy. It's not very stable. You always have to kind of turn those bolts, tight it up, and it still see like it's keep moving very easy because I need to keep tighten up, keep tighten up. So here is my stocking. What I was doing is in here, even have a back stitch already up there done. So it's, you can't really see all the way to the end because it's already in a frame. So if I flip it on this side, if I flip it on this side, that's oh, I poke needle sticking out. I poked my finger to blood, so that's all I did. Now I have to put something on my finger or wait to blood stop so I don't make a mess on my canvases. Hold on, I'm gonna go put sticker. Now we have, are you kidding me? There's more needles sticking out in here. I already cover up, so sorry, I have to be like this now. And then I just about to poke my fingers again because lots of needles is sticking out in here. Look at that. Okay, so we have a pile of frames in here. Let me show you now what I have on frames. Now this is my head Virgo that I'm stitching for Catherine. You can purchase from Hayed or Hayed, how you people saying it. Lots of PDF files. There's very often they have like a good sales. I have lots of PDF file that I downloaded when you have like a good sales in stores. They do have some free designs up there as well, some little samples for you to use it. You can download for free. So this is the one that I am stitching, and now I am stitching in this corner, so all this pink, hold on, no. All this pink colors that you see, oh, kind of hard to see it, but and go like all the way up there. So I stitch in here not much because this design are very big, so only 1% 0.32, very big design. And this is my stitching. I'm stitching this one on, is it 25 or 28 count Ada? Now I can't even remember. I have to check. Oh my goodness, maybe 25, maybe 25. So this is so far what I stitched. Very lots of confetti in here on those purple areas. Some of them have like a one stitch only. Looks and this is not just a dark, that's not one color, that's lots of colors up there as well. It's just all mostly of the dark colors in here. So I'm kind of going this way because there are lots of black in here, so I was trying to eliminate dark colors. I don't know if this is black or this is dark blue, can't even tell right now. So I'm just like moving up, and I want to create the dark patch up there on design. So again, if I can show you, hold on, if I can show you this design quickly. Oh, my finger blocked. I can't do my fingerprint to open my iPad. I have to use a code. So yes, I do. You see all this kind of like a sea, whatever a weeds looking. So that's the corner. I'm doing darker corner to get in here to this kind of part. That's what I'm kind of traveling in here, and then we'll travel there, whatever will fit in my frame, because this frame is not very big, but it needs lots of work. I did pre-gridded my canvas with the marker, where is a washable marker, and I just roll it like this because it's a big chunk of fabric. And here is my organization for this. It's also this little baggie like this from dollar store. There will be some special threads up there, and threads that I'm using, I kind of needle hook through the bag. So this is what I'm using. It's Prepare my needle, so sticking up there. That's the one so far that I have in work, and I just add every time I use new color, I add in here. Now I have like this plastic organizer, and I just put them on a ring, like a shower ring. The only thing what I don't like, this label stickers doesn't stay on it. If you can see like it's already keep on sticking, so I have to push them to keep it. So I might will do, because I don't want to lose my sticker and not remember later what DMC code, I might will have to use a Sharpie and write down DMC code right on this plastic pallets. But that is my organizing like this, and I just, when I start to work on it, I just hang this somewhere next to me, and I just like go through and find a color that I need. I have some extra color in here that I will need. I purchased this extras from a Michael store because I collected these threads all from my I collect my own threads. I didn't buy threads from the store. And I will be using this special threads, which is metallic, very pretty metallic blue or purple kind of, and like a white with greenish. So this kind of color will go on her dress. That is my organizing for this design. Okay, there's a very pokey needles in here. I need to be careful so I don't stab myself one more time. Alright. Next one frame that I have. This is the frame that it's kind of standing frame, supposed to be table frame, but I separated. So we have two designs in here, and to be honest, this is how you can work. You can put in here, you can attach this design to this frame. Which one side? Or that one side? Or which one side? I was working. You can literally, you can turn this on the other side. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I want to show you. You can turn this on the other side, and if I want to connect my design like this, okay, I can put this together, and this is kind of like frame to stitch. Okay, you put this all the way. I just don't want to push it right now. So you can stitch one design like that, or I can just flip it on the other side and start stitching the other design. So this part on a table if I want to, but for the storage comfort I did separate them, okay, because I find on a table for me it's not very comfortable to stitch. I like to keep my stitch flat. So first one that I have in here that I tested out, and let me find, oh, I have a little bit here, a little bit there. That is design. I have to go into my extras pull out from the red bag, big one, because this is where is it? Okay, I will have to put this aside right now, I guess, till I find the designs to it. Okay, we will take it slow. Then. Let me put this aside for now. Where to put the aside? I have no room. Hold on. It doesn't work for me what I'm trying to do, because some of these books that I have, it's the frame in a bigger packet of the bag and a smaller one separated. So anyway, what I want to show you, I have in here that is ready to show you. This one, my sunflower, absolutely gorgeous sunflower. This one, I should stitch this more often, to be honest, because I love sunflowers. 14 count, 37 by 45 centimeters, and what I stitched so far, basically you can see how much I stitched. My progress in here, colors in here very vibrant, very beautiful. Love all those orange colors, so pretty. And I started to stitch a little bit confetti in here, like in the center of the sunflowers, and some of the petals that I did a little bit tested out. I like to work with the threads. Look how beautiful they layer. I think very pretty. So I have to work on it more often. I need to work more often. Kind of hold them like this. I don't know why I have these clips in here, but I do. Okay. From Paint Some Way, the sunflowers. Paint Some Way. Next one, of course, the one that we just recently with you. No, we didn't stitch this one with you yet. I just showed you my progress, and this one will be definitely goal to finish before Halloween, hopefully. That's a Halloween sampler, I believe, from DIY Digital Art. Yes, it is. It's a 11 count, 14 by 14 centimeters, and that's the threads in here, and my progress. Well, last time I told you, I think last time when I showed you was like a one square that I didn't do the on the cat neck. Now he has, and he has a more color now on a hat. Owl is done, just a couple of back stitch need to be up there. And if I can turn you on this side, you can see that I nibble almost on every design little by little. Not this one, not touched corner. But that's what I have for now. That's what I have for now. So I need to finish this before Halloween. So definitely I will put this aside close to me to finish. So we are not going to keep this in a very long box. We are going to finish this sampler because the holiday is coming, right? Next one I have here on the frame, it's my gorgeous Summer Angel. Summer Angel that I did only test one video tutorial because I was doing gold threads, and that's the gold threads that I'm using on this design. Here it is, Summer Angel. Have that's kind of colors in here. And what I have in here on the frame, what I have is only gold threads because I did tutorial, we did test. In here didn't have any gold. This canvas came without gold threads. I try to change it. I will do here beads as well. So this is the gold threads. If I look like upside down so you can see better, that's how I do it. So this is so far how much I did. Okay, like that. So all orange colors that you see in here on this design, all this sides in here, you know, lots are going to be on her dress. In here, that's all going to be gold. So I'm using this spool of gold thread in four layers because it's a very thin thread, but in 4 layers I find that it's just perfect. Very, very stunning threads. And they are wonderful. I test them to wash. I test them how to stitch. They do not rub it off in a, all the way. I stitch all the way to the end to my needle where it's like a little tiny tail left, and they never break on me. This is awesome threads. So this is my design from Paint Some Way, and I will be creating here some gems and beads and golds, maybe silver, I'm not sure. It's going to be special, so I'm changing this design to my liking. Next one that I have, I used to got this design from NEWHOMY. I didn't do review for a long time from them. The person who were my kind of supplier to review product quit, and I don't have attachment to them anymore. Not sure if the store still function or not. But here is the fall time design. I think it's very pretty. We have some deer up there. It's 14 count, 47 by 38 centimeters. I don't know if you're interested to see color of the threads or not, which I can show you if I can open. Have a braid in here. Nice, nice. And I did a little corner up there, and I think after my video that I did, I don't think I did more stitching by myself or not. So here is the corner. I just wanted to test it out and see. Oh, I did backstitch tutorial, I think, with you in here. There. Did I? I think I did backstage. So that's how much I stitch in here so far. Just the one corner. Also like this design a lot. I love this design. Okay. Next one in the frame, it's the With Love in the Hands. This design is gorgeous. 14 count Ada, 50 by 33 centimeters. Very pretty, very peaceful design. I was stitching this design when war started, and it was keeping me in my mind, thinking about my family and praying. So I stitch a lot of this design. Let me see, this one from DPCLUBS, and here's my two little braids. I already finished black color. That's how much left. That's a good amount of threads in here. So I finished first thing. Like I say, I always like to go after black color first to finish the darkest one. If this would be like a dark brown, I would go after dark brown. So I finished all black. I finished lots of on this bird. Some on here on the background I did, to show you from this side that you will see much more how much it's done. So I think I need to put this design to finish as well. So I need to stitch more often in here because I really want to finish this one. I love this design. Okay, and this design is from, yeah, DPCLUBS, I think I already mentioned. So that's on my frames that we have. Next one, let me pull it out in here, what I have. What do I have in here? I think this package go with this roll, maybe. Let's see another package of this. I love this one for a big, it's a big canvas, so it's cover all the way, you see that? So pretty long design. Let's see if this is the one. If this is the one, because I have it too similar. Okay, here's the flowers, and I started from both sides, I think, or maybe from one. From this side, I think I started to work on. I think this is one. Let me see, because I have a similar one design. Oh my god, how many clips I have. Oh, this one also very good for the smaller, to actually to keep you let me grab a, like, to keep you not very holding, but you probably could hold it. Yeah, I don't know, this would be enough tension because it doesn't look like very tight, but it is kind of holding it. But I use them just to clip whatever sides. So let's see if this is actually the one design or it's a different one. Let me open first a little bit. Yeah, that's the one design. So that's the flowers. Also huge design. And I started on this corner, and that's all the light threads that I already completed. You can see stitches layer in here so nicely. I love to work on this canvas. And if I turn this side, that's kind of what I did, light color up there, so we can barely can see it. A little bit darker and a little bit more on the top in here. But to show you the whole size of this is 600 by 195 in stitches. So the size in here, this is 11 count, 150 by 55 centimeters. So it's meter 50 centimeter long. Let's see those pretty flowers. Oh, cannot wait to start on one of those pretty flowers. I can't remember if I started from the other side or not. Look at that, we're still rolling, Oh yeah, I did start, because I started from this corner, but I decided that I always like to start from my right corner. So yes, I did few more stitches on this side and the bottom in here. Just to one color, went to the flower only. Trying to do background first. So yes, just the background. I'm not touching the juicy part yet. Flowers. I'm saving the flowers for last. I want to finish background first, or just go. Oh, that's a, see, like a big chunk of background, and I think it's all in light colors, like the cream colors on the top up there. So that's lots of patches in here, or this yellow. But what do you think about this design? Isn't it beautiful? Do I have where I got this from? Equal Buy. I'm not sure if that store, I don't think that store exists anymore. But if you like this one, I will find it for you, maybe in some different store. Okay, so I'm holding this clip in here, and I will put, for my safety, in here. Oh, I might use this one clip to hold it from another side as well, like that. And more clip in here. Okay, so my organizing threads, same thing on this folder kinda. This is still extras I'm keeping in this bag, also from dollar store. It's like a silicone, they are very nice. And all these threads are deliciously gorgeous. Look at those braids, are so pretty. Okay, prepare, my friends, this video will be hour long and longer probably. Look at those juicy colors, look at those pretty braids. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, love it. Oh, I have more of these organizers, so I'm going to put same thing. I'm going to cut in half and put in my book, so that way maybe would be more safe, which is, I like this way as well too. That's comfortable. It's comfortable like this. Okay, so that is my humongous design. So all those big designs, I have to put them probably like together as well. Maybe even like few designs just put inside, like for example my horses can go in one of them. But I do have a more big design, so watch out people. I have a more. Now I will pull out my more frames. Oh, you know what else I have in here? I have a beaded stitching in here. I have to pull it out from here to separate. Okay, the beaded stitching. I keep this one to put the beads in here, and the black beads, look, I'm making a dirty kind of pad. So that's my seed beads in here, and that is the cow. I have to pull this out and finish. I have to make this as a finished project to finish. On my plan to finish, I was thinking about this the other day, about this cow. So because somebody asked me to do more designs, beaded stitching, so I have to do it as the colors we stitch in here with threads coordinating with color of the beads. And that's so far what I did. Tail, the nose, look at those pretty seed beads. So not much. So I need to finish this one because I love to work with beads. Have to put aside as well. So after this video I will have to reorganize everything. It's going to be lots of work for me today. Next one, since we already see frame in here, I have two frames that I purchased from Michael's store. My first design is this beautiful red and black design, 14 count, 40 by 62 centimeters. This design is from FANSELLS, only with threads, okay? Because somebody was surprised that it looks different. So it's only two colors, black and red. That's it. That's all you have to stitch. But I stitch with threads and also with beads. I'm using a seed beads. I'm using a seed beads, lots of squeaks. Okay. I'm using a seed beads. Okay, let me flip the other way. The other way. Okay. So I'm changing all this design. I will stitch with the seed beads. And I have done already on the bottom of my frame. Oh, I don't really want it to unwind, but let me show you. Maybe I'm gonna lose a little bit because I stitch on the bottom part. Let me unwind maybe. Oh, okay, I'm turning back, hold on. Let me loose. Okay, I'm going to show you. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Because I did stitch the bottom part. Okay, here it is. This one already stitched. All the bottom part looks gorgeous, isn't it? So can you imagine all design stitch in the beads? So yeah, that's lots of stitching to do. So I have to careful turn this back. Okay, I will do this after video, but absolutely love it because this is a Ukrainian design. So I want to stitch in beads. I want this to make it very, very special. I just need to make sure I have enough this colors and size of the beads. So have to be careful for that. And yeah, that's lots of work to do yet. All so far I stitched this part, and I'm working on this very, very top flower. That's my stitching in here. So yeah, that's a huge work, but very, very satisfying. Very satisfying. Okay. Next one I see in here is that I'm looking for. Tulips, yes, my tulips, my next frame. Here it is, my next frame. Tulips. So I'm already roll up there. Don't really want to mess, or should I? Or should I? Okay. Okay, so it's almost edge, but okay, this one is hard to unwind, but that's the tulips that they did test. So I'm just working like on one side. So I'm just not going to unwind all the way because it's very tricky to put on this frame to keep actually tension. I'm just put the back. Okay, I have to fix it later then. So this is my tulips, working on the tulips, and to show you my organizer, I bought a whole bunch of these envelopes because I think they are nice. They are nice. So not much we can see the design up there because, you know, well, here, that's the tulips. And oh, come on, focus it. Okay, Colors in here, of course, is amazing, and threads are very, very silky. These threads are amazing, amazing. If I can show you very, very close, I don't know if you can see the shine of them. They are so soft, so beautiful. I need to braid this as well. I need to unwind in here first, put the freehand, and then braid. Love it. So I have to work on this design a little bit more often because it is gorgeous thread. Just for the sake of the threads, it's so pretty. And this design, I don't know, Biggest Craft, from Biggest Craft. Okay, so that's my two biggest frames. Next one, what we have? Okay, we have one more humongous design, you see that, and that's so far what I stitch. I'm stitching on a hoop because I don't have a big frame anymore, and I don't have a big enough for this kind of size. So what is this? Where is my book with? Hold on. This is the one. Another flowers with the peacock. Let me show you this design first. Okay, we have in here, this is 11 count, so 148 by 75 centimeters, and I think I started, I believe, on these flowers in here on the corner. These flowers are amazing. Look at those birds. Beautiful. What a beautiful flowers. This dark deep. Oh, so pretty. And again, the threads in here are just amazing. Look at that. Oh, look at the gold. It's the eye candy for any cross stitcher. And again, it's the same kind of threads, like it's nice and soft. And then I have another braid in here. Look at these colors in here. Those minty. Oh, so pretty. Look how much of this, each of these colors. A lot. A lot. Love, love, love this thread. So maybe I will put this on a book as well in this folder. I don't know. Instead of on a bag like this, I will have to put on a folder like I do the other ones. And let me show you my stitching so far. Look at this, how this is how tall design, and we're going to see this way. This is so far what I stitched. So yes, I'm stitching the corner flower. I stitch just a couple of times, then I start to stitch. This canvas is nice, kind of soft, so if we can kind of like unroll it, it's very tall. You see, it's like never ending canvas. We can still unroll it. I don't know how humongous frame you need. So basically I don't have a big frame with this because it's so tall design that not gonna fit. You need like a homemade some kind of frame. So for now I'm just holding and fold it like this because no other way how I can do it. Okay, so when I'm stitching, I'm just holding and fold it like this. Maybe put this on the top, put something heavy in here, and this part would be hanging off the table, and I would stitch in here. Wow, this design is gorgeous and it's humongous. It's humongous. So love it so much. I love it, this design. Yeah, hard to kind of handle it because it's so big, but yeah, I have to find some better way how to stitch this one. So now we have already how many big canvases? It's my horses, Asian flowers, just the flowers. Now this flowers with the peacock, European town. That's already 4 humongous one, and it's not done yet, I believe. And I don't know. I know I have one more. Where is it? Okay, now this one also counted cross stitch. We are close to finish, my friends. Well, not yet, but okay, let's start with this one. Enjoy sales. Now I don't think the store function anymore, but maybe, I don't know, unless it changed name something, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is design of the ship sailing, 14 count, 40 by 30 centimeters, and I started to do in here on a water part, and from this side, yeah, I'm using a little tiny frame, and that's so far what I have. Here's my stitches, you can pick on them if you like, and here's my backing. Not bad, not bad. So, and the threads, I love those threads. I don't think I stitched them yet. No, I do not stitch with these threads yet. Alright, have to pause a little bit video because I know I was missing one of the design, and ended up to be not just the one. I needed something that I have for the frame, but also I forgot I have this you know, one more bin. Oh my goodness. Okay, now here's one more project. No, this is two projects, never mind. This is project counted cross stitch. Here's all my threads on this kind of palette. Let's see, this threads feels really dry. You know how the other one's silky and smooth? This always feels really dry, and that's the colors that we have. Okay, very dry threads. That's from Let I Stitch, and of course I'm using pattern paper, so that's why it's difficult, but I think I already finished this page. Just a few stitches in here left, and here, so maybe like 20 or 15 stitches still on this page, and this page already done. See how I mark it up with one marker, then with highlighter. This one marker is supposed to be iron and erase. So the design is gorgeous, but of course I'm looking still if I can find this design on for my cross stitch saga. I found one time and I told you about it, but the design was not good. It was much smaller and less colors. So there, this is absolutely amazing, so very colorful. Just the full stitches in here, and that's it. And that's how much I managed to do this way. That's what I have so far. So I'm working on this corner. See those rocks, this dark area right in here, and right now I'm somewhere right in here. Yeah, a little bit more further I will have this colorful flowers in here, so I'm just like somewhere right in here. Where's this rock? And one page is like in here somewhere, and up. So working on that corner, and here's my stitches. It's really fun to work on counted. I gridded my fabric square of 100, which is 10 by 10, and yeah, that's my backing in here. This beautiful sunflower magnet. I should put this magnet on sunflower canvas that I have sunflower, so I have to switch it. All right, very beautiful design, but it's a pain on a bomb to do on a paper to mark it up. I love to work with Cross Stitch Saga. It's so much faster, plus you can see percentage how much you're working. Okay, now I have, this is the design. The became is very painful, very beautiful, but painful. I'm tell you why. This is a gift from my friend Bonnie. Love you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. You are amazing. This is design that I found all my threads by myself from my some no brands design that I use, and I'm stitching. I'm trying to find the first page to show you a picture. Hold on. Where is the picture? That's, oh, here's the picture. Here's the picture of Wishing Well. Here it is. Very gorgeous. I love it. And I was stitching. I was so excited. I did some progress already. I find out almost every color. I went even to Michael's to purchase some more colors. And then Daisy ate my threads. Can you believe it? So this is so far what I have. Let's see which way I'm stitching. This is the top, so it's going to be like this, and it's, I have a needle in here, no magnet. I'm gonna stab it myself again. Readjust needle. Okay, so that's so far what I stitched. This is the roof of the house start to coming out, so I kind of in here, and I stitch with the like a big dark trees up there. So I'm stitching, and Daisy, I wake up, she got into my thing on a table. I didn't think she would touch it, and she chewed on my threads. So now all these threads in here, I don't remember which DMC code that was, so I put new stickers in here, but now I have to grab my book of DMC colors and try to match to find out what kind of DMC code this is, because it's like, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 colors. This one I kind of already find out what DMC code, but I have to mark this one. That's why I can continue to work, because I don't have DMC code. And there is a more palettes in here. What I have in here, 2 colors missing in here yet. 2 3 3, so 3 more colors I guess I am only missing, and I have good amount of threads. I just pull out colors from wherever no name cross stitch kits to collect, so I can continue with this one. So I really have to pull out book. Now I found the book, I know where it is. I will get DMC code on it so I can continue to stitch. I was trying to find if I can see this design for the Cross Stitch Saga. No luck yet. I would love to find it, but no luck yet. Really, really pretty. Or maybe I do have those colors right here, I'm not sure. Well, thank you so much again, Bonnie. I promise you I will finish this design. Daisy definitely screwed up for me. She chewed on it, but didn't tear apart too badly, so I'm glad that, you know, I just cleaned the threads and that's it. So that's what I'm going to work on as well, because this is gift, this is precious for me, and I'm very, very thankful for your gift. Alright, let's continue. I had to exchange my battery again because the other battery wasn't charged enough, so it died pretty fast. So now this one, we have a chance at least for half an hour more to record. I'm warning you, this video will be very long. So that's the color of the threads we have for this Rose 7. and I purchased this on AliExpress years ago. And that's just so far what I did in here. Some background, leaves. I will need to do lots of backstitch in here. This is one of those designs that rose and poppy flowers, I bought them together. So poppy flowers are already stitched but did not completed backstitch at all. And this one, I guess I will do them together maybe. So on this side, that's how much I'm already done with this one. So basically maybe like 40% done, or 35, I don't know. And I should continue on this one as well, because this is a little project. I should do this. I should do this and finish, right? All right, next one. Trying to rush. Okay, just a little bit to put together so I don't mix them. Now I see in here my next target from this basket. So I have this on a frame that you saw. I promised to myself to stitch this ballerina and did not keep my promise to myself. Let me remind you. I also this is counted, and I was hoping to find this design for Cross Stitch Saga. No luck yet. Let's stitch. She is amazing. She is amazing, and it's also, I have to, you know, use the paper to mark it up. And here is the colors. We have here one special threads in here, and that would be go for her pointy shoe for the tights in here. I believe that's the only what we need these threads for. So yeah, shame on me. I should do it. I should do it because it's already so much done in here, right? A lot. And all this background, it's a half stitch. Lots of half stitch in here. All these half stitches in here mix a half stitch and full stitch. So it's a little bit complicated now, but I have to keep going. I have to keep going because it's already done a lot, and I should finish this. So yeah, that's the frame, and I have to find the other frame for this one. I need to find a, oh, here's this. Here it is. For this frame, that's my wolves. Catherine, she's already finished this design. She posted picture on Facebook group. This one is 14 count, 46 by 36 centimeters. Gorgeous family in here. They're so lovely and fluffy. And I started this one because Catherine was saying she ran out of one of the threads, but I think she mistake colors because some of the symbols in here was very similar. So I tried to do, or that was a different design, or wolves. No, I think it's wolves. So all I have to do in here, oh, I was testing out, see, stitch a little bit as well in here on this corner, but then I started from my usual corner. I like to do from my right bottom corner and go from there. So that's so far what I have. Okay, that's so far what I have. Next one, what I have next one. Okay, the next one in here is my poppy flowers. That is also, I should work more often because it's lots already done. It's 11 count, 42 by 63 centimeters. Yeah, Everyday Crafts, and threads in here absolutely amazing. I put them on my wooden organizer of birds like this. Look at those pretty braids. Such a happy color, such a happy colors. Very similar colors to my pillow of the sunflowers because kind of same range of flowers. And how much I done already? I have a frame in here I have a frame in here. So I done a lot in here. I'm not going to open, but this side, like, it's all stitched. Lots of stitch in here. So I'm kind of moving the background in here, stitch in here, stitch. So it's like maybe again 40% maybe stitch, maybe a little bit less, but also it's a partial. Lots of this part we don't have to stitch. If I can flip it this way, you can see more of the progress, how it's done. Okay, look at this magnet, pretty. All right, so that's another WIP. What else I have in this bin? Oh, this one actually, see, I keep in my WIP because this is my last year I was stitching for the Easter from NEWHOMY as well. 14 count, 39 by 38 centimeters, and this is with Ukrainian writing. Jesus rice, that's what it says in English. So I did stitch there. I have leftover threads of each color, but I did not do back stitching in here. There's a few of the back stitching in here and I did not finish, but it's all finished in full stitches. It's all done. This is how it looks like. All I have to do is to do back stitch. So all my now I have 3 canvases that I need to do back stitch, so I have to put them together, and one day at the time I have to stitch it because I really want to wash this and hopefully display, you know, for this coming Easter. There will be, oh, next year actually, right? Next one, what do we have next one? Okay, just the cross stitch. Where is which one? Envelope. What is this? Let me check. What is this? I think it's maybe tiger or cat. Very tiny frame because all my bigger frame is busy, so I was trying to put a little bit piece to test it out. And this one also I did the test for the video if it's good or not. And that is, I think it's a cat. Is it? Yes, I think it's a cat. It's a cat. This one cat. That was actually, I'm not sure about this design. It looks beautiful. I stitched the eye, one eye, because I wanted to see how this canvas will look like. It's all, that's the first canvas I think that I'm stitching in gray colors. I really love the way it looks like. It's 14 count, 68 by 48 centimeters from Paint Some Way. And I stitched the eye test. That's all my stitching it is, and I see needles sticking out. I see needles. There's only one needle in here. Needles sticking out. I have to pin it to the side way because I'm going to stab it myself in some point. So there. So here it is. Look at this. If I can show you close. The eye looks really good, so I like the result of the eye, so I know now that this canvas will look fantastic. I just have to work on it. Yeah, and the frame, of course, frame small, so that's why it's all crunched up, you know, no other way. All right, next one we have, oh, this one definitely I need to finish. This is from FANSELLS. I don't even have a writing in here, but I know it's from FANSELLS. I did this a lot and then I put aside, and I really like the way this look like. Look at this. I have one of the oranges and some fruits, I think. I think I have two of this kind of design. It's like a collection of them you can purchase. 14 count Ada, 34 by 34, obviously it's a square. Tomato, it's called tomato. And here's my tomato. So I'm working on olives in here on the leaves. Tomato that looks so good, so juicy. Bottle of oil in here, olive oil. All this green stuff, this is how it's going to look like. Lacy design, looks beautiful. So, you know, lots of done already. So I need to work more on it because I do love it. So I will not put this far away either. I will be working on it, and all the colors that I have braided, and whatever I pull out so it's not in my braids, I need to rebraid them again. Okay, that's the little design, so I should finish the little designs. So definitely I will collect the most stitched, put them on a separate bin, so time from time I can rotate them, and just to finish. Need to be finished. Okay, what else I have in here? I have in here Tiger, that also I did test of it. So it's 44 by 35 centimeters, 14 count Ada. And I think this one from Biggest Craft. I have to work on it because it is still Year of Tiger. It will be too late for next year. Next year is a rabbit year. So if you want to purchase some canvases with rabbit to work for the next year, that would be good. There you go. Our threads palette. Lots of good brown shades. And I tested out also, I went for the eye because I wanted to see his eye. There you go. That's all a little bit I just tested out, and that's it. I wanted to see the eye. And I think what I will do after this, if I will stitch, I will go after these patches because I can create big percentage of stitching by doing this. Oh, look at this. This make Ukrainian flag. Okay, so I will be stitching in here. And you know what's the Ear of Tiger? I'm gonna put this aside as well, and I'm going to work on it a little bit. I'm really trying to do right now, finish my diamond painting of Lindor Candy. I have left like, oh my god, maybe even tonight or tomorrow I will finish. When you're watching this video, it's probably going to be done. Lindor Candy will be done. And now for grand finale, I have one more left, and that's what canvas that I was looking for, and I found this bin because I didn't know where to put it. That's my Ambilight, the Ambilight that I want to create a special also design with. So I was thinking the other day, I stitch here a little bit. See that's my organized. That's what I like these books, like everything in here nicely organized. I have in here my canvas for now because I stitched just a little bit. Again, I put my, oh look at that, from Lindor Candy. Talking about Lindor Candy, when you go to a store they give you this bag and you fill with candy. I think it's 100 candies you can fit in this bag. So just to keep them even more nice, look at that, I put all this braids in here in this book, and then the rest of I just put in here. I have another bag like this, so I have to put my other threads like this. I love the way this laying like this, nice and organized. And I have to go back to the Lindor store. So many videos already on this SD card, so I had to delete some of them because my camera shut on me. So yeah, I have to go back to that Lindor store and buy more candy. to kind of create nice video with the Lindor candy canvas. This one is absolute my favorite. Well, let's say one of my favorite, because I have too many favorites, but this image is just so spectacular. Again, all those colors are so beautiful. So I did stitch a little bit. So many of you know that who follow my channel for a long time and who's watching my videos every single day. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen, I do have a gentleman who's watching. I don't know how many, but I do have some boys watching my videos as well. Thank you so much. I do appreciate. So if you didn't watch my video about this embellate before, I want to create this canvas as well with beads and all that pretty stuff with metallic stitches and like this. But I was thinking the other day about, so maybe to create a beaded stitching and some other stitching, I might need to stitch in full stitch first and then add some stuff on the top of the later with the fishing line or like a beaded thread. Because for now I don't know if I will stitch now with beads, it can interfere and needle keep, I don't know if this will be good, because I still don't know exactly what I will do. So I started to stitch the road because I know for sure the road not gonna have any beads, just the threads. The beads will be where those beautiful bushes in here. So I do still have a needle in here. Let me show you. If I put this way, okay, so that's the only what I stitch so far. Yes, canvas humongous, but very applicable. See, nice and soft. So this is the road. If we look again on this design, let me show you. Okay, so that's what I'm working. Oh, you know what, this is the better page I have in here. Biggest Craft, I got this one from Biggest Craft, and also I have so this one is 11 count, and also I have this in 14 count. So I'm just thinking, so this is the road right in here, and that is what I'm stitching right now. You see all this colorful bushes in here. That's the I want to put in here some beads, seed beads, and maybe some metallic stitches in those windows, gold metallic, to have like a light. It's a beautiful reflection up there. Yes, some different kind of even sequence. So I want to make this very, very special as well. It will take me, of course, forever with all these designs that I have. But I really want to do something nice. So I'm stitching, it's very pastel colors, print itself, very light colors, but it's visible, everything is visible. Same thing, you know, I don't have enough frames to put, and this design is too wide to fit in a frame anyway, so I'm stitching this in my hands. Basically, I put flat on my table, and then I just kind of holding on a table and a little bit holding in my hands and stitching. So I'm just stitching right now part that I know for sure I'm not gonna have any beads. So it's going to be on a road. Sky, I might will stitch in here the sky. I might will stitch with half stitches. I like how half stitches create this very light and airy expression of the sky, so it's not very heavy colors. So the sky, I might will stitch all the background of the sky in half stitches, so that will do kind of like a quicker for me. Yeah, the grass, I might will get some highlights of the lighter color of the seed beads maybe, or maybe I will do seed beads only for the trees, those colorful trees and the bushes, and the rest of all these threads. So I'm still thinking. So for now I know for sure I have to stitch, maybe I will do the sky just to stitch and half stitch, so it's kind of quicker a little bit. So This is my another humongous canvas. Did I mention for you how big? It's 11 count Ada, 131 by 66 centimeters. So it is huge. It is huge, my friends. Now I have, oh, hold on, I have one more project that is not exactly cross stitch, but it is stitching. I'm not sure if I still missing something else or not, but I will show you what else I have. Let me just fold this. This is like, it's fantastic. It's such a big, I love big canvases. I like little one to stitch very quickly and that's it. But the big stitches is like, you know, piece of art. Now I have one more thing that I have. Look at my organizer and a cake box from the cake. And that's the one that I really wanted to create 3D house, and I hurt my finger and I stopped because I knew I hurt in my bone, and here it was painful. I thought I will never stitch again, so I'm taking a break. I don't know if I will be able to finish. I really want to. That's the 3D house that I want to create, and I stitched already some. Look at all this yarn in here, all these colors. And what we have done so far, just show you my progress, what we did so far. This is plastic canvas. I'm not sure if this is like maybe 6 count plastic. It's a very big squares, and I created so far, this is kind of like a fence that go around the house. This dark see, like a fence around, like a gate. So I have this, how I did 2 small one for each side will be going here, so it's gonna be like a yard. And this is the bottom of the canvas for the deck. They will go like inside in here like that, and these pieces will go in here to make a closure. So that's so far what I did. A deck or patio, let's say patio, right? Patio. And there's lots of more to create, so I didn't touch after that because it was really hurting because I have to pull it hard. So if you ever tried this, it's probably difficult for you to do this one, because I find myself that my knuckles start to hurt after that. I don't know, with age or what. I don't want to be old. I don't want to be older. So anyway, that's the project, still WIP, you know. And I'm really, this one from FANSELLS, and I'm very sorry that I cannot finish this right now, because some of you were asking me if I do any more progress on this design. Unfortunately, my friends, I might have to still hold on to it. That's the whole have to stitch show you. So yeah. Yes, that's the pieces that I completed. 1, 2, like 2 of this, the patio and the fence. That's the only what I completed. So yeah, that's the house that's supposed to be. Look how beautiful it looks like, right? Look at the roof. Yes, yes. So yeah, I really want to. Maybe I will try again one time and see how that will go. Maybe I will not go with like too much pressure on my hands and do slowly, because all those 3 pieces or 4 pieces I did almost like, you know, in 1 or 2 days. So I put too much pressure, I guess. So I have to do more slow. Now, okay, just something to put in a frame while chit-chatting, so it's not a blank table. Please let me know if you find something today. I don't know, did you count how many projects? Put comments how many WIPs I have in here, because I did not count. I can go into my spinner and count, because I put them all into my wheel spinner on my iPad. But I wonder if you count. Let me know how many projects we have in here. And now I will actually check with my spinner and see if I add all these products, if I didn't miss anything. And if you see some design that you really like me to continue to work on, maybe like sooner than later, comment which one, and I will pull it out and a little bit stitch in here, a little bit stitch in there, so we can make some more progress. So now I have lots of work to do in here. I need to organize now all of this stuff and put them more kind of compact with each other. And now when I'm looking on all this treasure, oh my goodness, I want to stitch something. I want to stitch something, but I think to stitch something I need to put pressure a little bit on the Halloween sampler first, because that one is kind of coming soon. We already, today as I record, it's October 2nd. My friends, I hope you had fun. I don't know if I tire you out. I hope you're already, like, you know, half on a bucket drinking a wine or coffee or tea. Doesn't have to be alcohol. Boys, crack it up some beer. Well, too late now. Now I'm just have to crack it up some beer and relax. No, I'm not gonna have a beer. Anyway, that was fun to go through and see all these canvases that I have started. Now I do have request also to do diamond painting whips that I have, which I already completed a whole bunch of them. So maybe I will do whips of diamond paintings. Comments if it's a good idea, and also with those whips I can show you my recent finishes. Maybe, I don't know, or finishes I should do, just wait to the end of the year, because last year I don't think I did my whips of diamond painting because I mixed them up kind of with previous years, so it's going to be difficult. But some of them you did not see finished, like as finish. Well, you did, but it would be good to put on a new video. So let me know if it's a good idea to also do my whips actually of diamond paintings. I did had request to do diamond painting in squares diamonds, because recently I did only round diamonds. So I pull out already one canvas whip of my square diamonds, and I will create the video as well for you, friend, because some of you miss square diamonds. Well, on this note, thank you so much who survived to the end of this video. I love you all. Love yourself. Tell yourself that you are amazing, because you are. And my subscribers are amazing, the best people in the whole wide world. Now, if you are watching my videos all the time but did not subscribe yet, what is holding you? You know, the hint button, subscribe up there. Give me a like, thumbs up. Please comment. This will really boost my channel a little bit better. And I cannot wait to hear from you. What do you think about all these whips? And just to chatter a little bit more, I have to say, when I used to watch cross stitchers who have like 30 design, and I was just thinking, oh my god, why? I did not comment, but I was thinking, why do you need so many cross stitch to start? But I was enjoying to watch all those projects, right? So then I'm end up having like 15, 20 more. I was like, whoa, slow down, girl. But then now I understand those ladies who did so many of those whips and chats, and I like this video to watch myself. I have so much fun to see all those stuff that people have. So maybe you have same love for this kind of videos. Give me a comment, tell me everything what you think about it. Thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you of course tomorrow with some other video.